To make some cherry bars. I have 1 cup of butter which I've softened in the microwave. I might have put it in a little bit too long, but that's okay. And I have 2 cups of sugar and half a teaspoon of salt, and I am going to get the mixer going on these ones, and we are going to cream the butter and the sugar together. If your butter's nice and soft, it doesn't take much at all to get that creamy. And while it's mixing, we're just going to add in 1 egg at a time. So I have 4 eggs. And this will get all nice and creamy. You can come take a look. Alright, so we have the 4 eggs going in, and I have half a teaspoon of almond extract and a teaspoon of vanilla extract that we're going to put in there as well, and 3 cups of flour. So I'm going to scrape the sides of my bowl first a minute because I have a little bit of butter and sugar stuck up on the sides there. We just want to make sure we're getting everything. And scrape all the way down to the bottom. And we're going to add in our 3 cups of flour. I'm going to just do a little bit at a time, so I want to get that mixing together. Just add it slowly. You can come take a look. So we just want to get all that mixed well, so that we can, and you'll see it all, it'll start to come together, but it'll still be a sticky dough, so it's not going to clean the sides of the bowl at all. Alright, so there you can see it's starting to come together nice. So it's a sticky dough, but I'm just looking at the very bottom. It looks like I'm getting all my flour picked up, so that looks good. So I'm going to get the mixer out of the way, and then we're going to get this into our cookie sheet. Alright, so I've taken 3 cups of my batter and I'm spreading that on my cookie sheet. I have a little bit of water here as well because the dough is sticky and I just want to be able to spread it on my cookie sheet. So I've greased my cookie sheet and I've got my first layer down. And then you have a couple of cans of cherry pie filling. And we're going to spread these over this whole layer. You can use no name, that's okay too, doesn't matter. I just happened to pick up whatever one was on sale. There's no baking powder or soda in this recipe, so any rising that's going to come is going to come from the eggs. So it becomes this bar actually kind of tastes like Boterkoek with cherries on it. It's so good. Alright, so once we get this spread, we're going to use the leftover reserve that we did not use for the bottom, and we're going to put little blobs along the top. So let me just get this all set up here, spread out, and then we'll take a look at what that looks like. Alright, so it's a little bit of a sticky mess, but you want to just get little blobs of all that dough that's left over throughout the whole top of your cake. And once you get all that in place, then we're going to put this in a 350-degree oven. I'm going to start it for half an hour and then I'll take a look, but I think I need a little bit longer than that. So I'll let you know how long I actually keep it in there for. So we're just going to get this in the oven and see how that bakes up. Alright, we're at the 30-minute mark. I am going to keep it in longer because I want that to get more golden on the top. So I'm going to give it another 5 to 10 minutes. Alright, so we've had the cherry bars in the oven almost 40 minutes. So if you come take a look, you can see that it's starting to get all nice and golden brown on the top. So I think this was 38 minutes. So every oven is a little bit different. If your oven is a little bit cooler, you might have to do it a little bit longer, but you just want to make sure that they're golden. And then we're going to create a glaze for on top. So I'm going to wait for it to cool though before I put this glaze on. So I have here just 1 cup of icing sugar that I've mixed in with half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, half a teaspoon of almond extract, and about 2 tablespoons of milk, 2 to 3 tablespoons. So this, we just got this glaze going here that we're going to drizzle on once it's had a chance to cool for a while. So we'll take a look at that again once we've cooled it down. This is still warm, but I do want to get the glaze on there so it can ooze all in everything. So I've got the glaze that I mentioned earlier, and we're just going to be drizzling this on. And then you'll want to let these cool completely, and then you can cut them up and put them in a container, and it freezes well. You can serve it like a dessert or just as a bar when you're serving, if you have a platter of baking, that works well too. So you'll have to give this one a try. I have my recipe there on the counter. Smells delicious.